calling me a coon. And I was on there literally saying they need my Mad Black Atheist fucking with your money. Video, the whole video kids, where I went off trying to get your address, True Freeman, and then covert radio, all these dudes. And I actually have a video. When did it happen that we where I went off fucking with people's money? Zone, that's what the video is all about.
So can I ask you a question? I know I just want to ask you something. So if you felt this way, how could you then be friends with an? That's like me saying I think pedophilia is bad, but my homeboy is a friend and he's a pedophile. That's like me saying I don't like men who beat women, but I'm gonna be friends with a man who I just called out who beats a woman. If you believe that what they're doing is wrong, how are you gonna then turn around and tell them you're one of the only shows I watch? I like your content. When your content is you're stalking a man, he came at you, brother, for doing it. Now he's doing it.
I went on the show initially to defend my position because they were doing basically the fuck all coons bullshit. And I went on there initially not as a friend, because I'm going to be honest. I'm not Truth Nation. I'm not Soto Nation. I'm not Zone Nation. I'm none of that shit. And I am none of you guys' friends. None of us are fucking friends. This is some digital bullshit. None of us are going to go out to Applebee's after this is over. So I'm not any of you guys' friend. I went on there because I am a talkative person. I am adversarial. I don't have a problem with jumping on live streams or shows, even of people who don't like me. Because I've done streams with Slap-a-Don. I've done them with fucking True Freeman. I've done them with Zone. I've done them with you. Because I feel like retreating to my corner and only talking to other coons is not going to resolve shit. So I went directly to where they were bad mouthing coons. And if you listen to it, I told them right on the show, I don't give a fuck if you call me a coon. I asked them, what the fuck are you niggas doing to help black people? One guy was talking shit about me, and I'm not
trying to be funny, but it's like you're not answering the question I asked, which was
you asked me how could I go on there, and I'm explaining why I went on there.
I kind of wanted to be a little bit more concise of, like, you know, if your girl asks, well, why would you hanging out with this girl if you know this girl's trying to fuck you?
Because I don't consider it hanging out if I go on a show to challenge something that you're saying about me.
That was an analogy when I said
that.
Yeah,
listen, I am not their friends, Tommy. And I told them that live on the air. I said, I'm none of you guys' friend.
I know.
I went on there to challenge what they were saying about coons. That's it. That's all I did.
But do you not think it's a bad look?
It's a very bad look.
No, listen. When you've said to me, this person, and you've said it for a while, this person is doing X, Y, Z against you. And then you go over there and legitimize them by saying, out of all these stupid people, you're one of the only people who I listen to. You're a cool dude. You don't really do anything wrong, not from what I see.
But I was talking from a personal standpoint. He's never done shit to me. Just like you said earlier, the Jews have never done anything to you. It's niggas. Well, I take the same thing, but only on a more personalized level. I can't
Except you did call him out,
fight a battle for you.
No. I wouldn't ask you to fight a battle for me. That's where it keeps messing up. Did I ask you to fight a battle for me?
No, but
did
I ask you with fighting
to be?
It didn't start with.
Or did I ask you?
No, you never did.
Or did I ask you and everybody else to have the intestinal fortitude? Just like when Vic came and he said, yeah, that man said baby maker. I was like, I'm not going to sit up here and say that dumb shit because you say it. I got some integrity. Integrity is going to make me say, no, I can't sit up here and justify the dumb shit you're doing by my presence. You stop doing this, you get my presence. Right now, I'm not going to sit up here and tell people how great of a guy you are when I've told this other person how great of a guy you're not. If you had never said that, I would have never had a problem. Do you understand that? If you had never sent me messages talking bad about him, I would have never said, I don't want you around me, because I would have had no reason to, and you could have done both. I wouldn't have
totally understand. And like I said, I wasn't thinking about it the way you're thinking about it. The way I was thinking about it is these guys are sitting on here basically classifying everybody who doesn't date black women the same way. So I was in the chat first. And I was saying, hey, look, you guys, you get on here, you talk all this shit about coons, blah, blah, blah. And I asked Zone, I said, can I get on to talk from the other direction? Because it was just a whole group of motherfuckers talking about coons.
And the coons they were talking about was not coons. It was me. Because when
Well,
Zone was
it was about you, but it was about us in general.
It was about me. Zone never talked, sir. Zone never spoke about Coons ever before he fell out with me. Is this not a fact?
That's true.
So they cannot then turn around and say, "Oh, it was about all us other." No, it wasn't. They weren't making videos about you. They weren't They weren't talking about you. They weren't talking about anybody else as a coon, because this is a dude who high yellow with a white wife. You know, the whole damn thing was about me. I did watch the show. I ended up going back and watching it.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I ended up watching the whole thing. The point is, I watched you call out the people calling you a coon.
They went from talking about you to basically attacking me all damn night, either in the chat and on the line.
You went on the show.
Yeah.
You went on the show, and as you got on the line, when you were talking, you kept soliciting that. Zone, you know you don't have me on the show, and you know they're gonna start calling you a coon now, because you know that's what you kept doing.
Yeah, I was fucking with his audience. And
That's my point.
Said that during the show.
That's my point. You can't then turn around and say they was coming at me. Their whole thing was they was talking about me, and you jumped on that to be the honorary coon on the panel. That's what happened. I watched it.
Well, I admitted during the show that I was like the part you just said about fucking with his fans. I flat out said it on the line. I said, I'm just gonna troll the shit out of your chat. I told him that.
So so you can't then turn around and say they were talking about all coons when that ain't what they were doing. You literally interjected yourself into being one of the coons so you can be talked about too. That's what happened.
Yes. When I first got there, it was all about you. Yes. But once I got on the line, it wasn't just about you. They were burning every coon at that point.
Do you understand what I'm saying? If they talking about Tariq Nasheed and I go on somebody else's show to try to make myself be a part of the Tariq Nasheed conversation, then I turn around and go tell other people they were attacking us. No, they weren't. They were attacking him.
Well, of course.
You literally put a target on your chest.
Yeah, but here's the thing. A lot of the stuff, and I've been meaning to say this for a good long time. A lot of the stuff that you say and do on YouTube, long before there was a YouTube, I was already saying and doing this stuff. And, you know, I was going to ask you, you know, how long you been doing this? And then go back 20 years. That's the last time I dated a black woman, fucked one, even thought about talking to one, 20 years ago. So whenever we come to present day and I keep hearing the shit, the coon shit, and then I hear you say the stuff you say, well, he wants to be like me. I thought like this 20 years ago before I even knew who you were, Tommy. I don't want to be like you. I have these beliefs in me from 20 years.
I understand you saying, hold on. I understand you saying you thought like that before me. Before I ever existed. But don't you see how it would be quite disingenuous for then when I'm doing my show, you come on the show and you're constantly calling in talking about I think the same way. On my channel, I talk about, I think the same way. On my channel, I talk about, I think the same way. On my channel, I talk about. You don't think that's disingenuous? And then when you leave, the same thing that you say I'm good at, you somehow became that I'm good at and that you think. You somehow decided to be the person who tells people I'm scamming them now to fuck with my real life.
No, I said you were a hypocrite because even though you dislike black women, you still fuck them.
You also said I was scamming. You said he's over there. I remember I had to watch it. You told you I'm not over here scamming.
Not on now on Zone show. I did not say I'm not scamming. Is that what I
literally said when you first went?
When I first started,
I've walked it down. I said you before I ever existed. You felt this way. I existed. You used to come onto my show to keep saying you do it. You do it. Go check it out. You just like that. You do it. That's what it was. I said, then we fell out. Yep. I said, when we fell out, and I became all of these things. And I said, it doesn't make sense if we agreed on certain things. How can I all of a sudden be a scam artist? How am I everything that the non-coons are saying about me? That you're using every phrase they use against me because we fell out.
Because of basic anger. That's a really simple answer. People get mad and say shit. But simple as that.
Right, I get it. But then when you
That's why I'm the only one to come back on your show live and apologize for it.
Right, but you do also remember you made an apology video once.
Yep.
Took that down and went right back to doing what you were doing before.
Because I felt like you slighted me on I felt like you didn't make a video about me, but I felt like you sideswiped me in something you were saying. It wasn't even about me, but my name came up in it, and I felt like it was a sideswipe.
So as long as you feel slighted, you will go back to lying on someone's actual business.
Actually, after I made that apology video, I did not do any of the he's a scammer shit. Only thing I did was
keep bringing up shit. I don't monetize my stuff. I don't ask for my audience to donate.
I've been saying that forever. So since I've been
saying that forever because they haven't even had these options
forever. I just directed it towards you because we were hot at each other. But I've been saying
okay, but what does that have to do? Yeah. How I run my business, and you've seen it, and you had no problem when you were around. Why would you then have a new problem with the exact same thing that existed?
I just answered that because I was pissed off.
So I'm saying, so you went from being cool with me, pissed off, did it, cool with me again, pissed off, did the exact same thing. Let me ask you something.
But you got to keep in context. We're talking about at least a year or two ago.
I know we are, but I'm also I'm trying to get context to where we are. That's the only way you can do it is to just say that I'm cool with you. When I'm not cool with you, I said things that were untrue.
I agree.
I was cool with you again. I went right back to the same thing. I never bothered you after that. We went on our own way. You came back. We were cool. I didn't make you go through any damn thing to do it. You were texting me and stuff. I was like, I'm going to feed him with a long handle spoon because I don't trust anybody that keeps doing it. Like you said, basic anger. Basic anger shouldn't make me keep having to apologize from whooping my wife's ass. Basic anger shouldn't make her have to apologize from keep fucking my homeboy every time she got mad. You can be mad at me and I accept that, but be mad at me for the real reason you're mad at me. Do you think that's asking too much? Like literally, if we were cool up until the moment I slapped you, talk about the moment I slapped you forward, not 10 years behind that.
Well, what I'm trying to get to now is what's going on now. Like I said, we already dealt with all this stuff from 2 years ago, and I'm trying to talk about what's going on now. I agree with you in total. That's how it happened. I agree with the.
I'm saying, do you agree that we should handle? I'm saying, if you're talking about how, I'm saying, do you not think that all of us can do something as simple as if I was cool with somebody and we fell out because he fucked my wife? My problem with him is going to be he fucked my wife, not that he stole from his own cousin when you were still my friend after I stole from my own cousin. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe you can answer to me then. Why is it that every one of you who've been cool with me throughout my scamming, throughout my begging, throughout my living off YouTube, bring these things up when you stop liking me? Why is that?
Well, in my case, I haven't done it since. But in the case of these other people who doing it, they are trying to discredit you. That's the whole point of it. They're trying to discredit you and shame your character. Okay. But in the case when I did it 2 years ago, that's the exact reason I was doing it. Same thing, discredit you.
Okay.
Because whenever you're adversarial with somebody, especially when you're going against someone who has 1,400 people watching them, and then you have 50 to 80 watching you, that person has a bigger voice. So more people are going to believe that person with a bigger audience. So you have to do guerrilla tactics in order to be in the game, pretty much. That's the truth.
So you have to try and slander what they've built and destroy what they've built in order for you to do what?
I guess you could call it a get back game, pretty much.
And
in my case, like I said, I did it because I was pissed. That's why I haven't done it anymore, because I ain't been mad at you since. I'm not even mad at you now. The people in the chat might seem to think I'm pissed at you, but we were having a decent conversation before we started. I'm not mad at you. And I totally
We're still having one now, though. We're still having a decent conversation.
Yeah, we are. I totally understand your point, because on my own channel, I told people, if you go hang out with folks that don't like me, don't come back.
All of y'all have done that. That's why I don't understand. But I'm saying
said it on my channel.
But I'm saying all of y'all have done that. So I don't understand why you wouldn't think I'd feel that same way.
Well, the reason is because I made a video right after saying it, telling people that was my fuck up. I don't have the right to tell people what the fuck to do. It's still on the channel. Right after I told people, get the fuck off my shit, go over there, I made a video saying, look, I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't care. I don't have the right to tell you where to navigate on YouTube. That was my bad. I won't say the shit again. Fuck it. And that was the end. But
don't you understand me saying, if I know what you're doing and you told me that you think this person's a bad person and I see you over there kicking it with them, why would I want to be around you at all? I mean,
I get it. Listen, me and you got a history. And because of that history, it basically compounded the fact that I was hanging out with people who fucking with you. That history plus them fucking with you equal don't bother me. 100% understand that. And like I said, I had your number in this phone and this other phone. I deleted your number. I said, I ain't gonna fuck with you no more. And the only reason I'm even talking to you now is some of the things you said that don't even relate to YouTube that I wanted to clear up. And then after that, dude, trust me, you're not going to get a 5-hour fucking stream. You're not going to get goddamn videos. You don't get none of that. Because be honest with you, man, listen, I don't care. The reason I went to the anime community is because I don't have to do this over there. I can make a video about a stupid cartoon and then turn my computer off.
Hold on, let me say something to you. You said the reason I went to the anime community is because I don't have to deal with stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yet you come back over here bringing the stupid shit.
No, I didn't bring it. I joined in it.
No. You said you brought it. You said I was trolling them.
Yeah, I was trolling his chat. Yes.
So literally, you.
Yes.
So what I said was what I said was 100% true. Then wasn't it that you went over there to avoid it, but you brought it back to the niggas?
Well, if you want to baseline it like that, yes, it requires more description. But I'll just accept what you said. But it does require more description. The fact is, I wasn't trolling them. If you watch the stream, I didn't start trolling them until the chat filled up with coon and fuck your white wife and all that other shit. And then I started fucking with them. But at first, I was just on the panel talking. Once all that shit started hitting the chat is when I started trolling them back in the chat. I didn't troll
that's not what you said at the beginning, but I'll let you go back and listen to it after the show. That's not what you said and how it happened at the beginning.
Yeah, I told you I was trolling the chat. I didn't say exactly when I was trolling the chat.
You literally said you started out trolling the chat and then you jumped online.
No, you asked me. You said I can't fuck with people and then say something about them fucking with me. And what I said was I was trolling them. But I'm saying you said I was trolling them at first in the chat, and then I got online. No, I said I was talking first in the chat, and then I got on.
Yes,
and then I started trolling them. I didn't troll while I was still in the chat, Tommy. I was just in there typing regular shit. Once I got on the line and they start trolling me, then I start trolling them back. That's the chronological order that it went in.
So if you said you left this community because you know how they see or feel about you, when you go into their comment section and they know who you are, it's the same when I go into the pro-blacks people comment section. Do I think they're not going to call me a coon? As soon as they see me, I don't try to pretend I don't know that they're going to say this. That's all they say. They thought this of me then. They're going to think it of me when they see my face. The same people who hate Donald Trump, if he shows up at a rally of theirs, it's going to change the tenor of the rally because all they're going to do is talk about Donald Trump. As a matter of fact, his presence is going to take away from what they're actually trying to do.
I agree.
So when you did it and you said you had to leave this community because you knew what they were doing and what they were about, when you came back, it was to antagonize.
No, it's the basic nigga shit. Every one of us go through that phase where we just want to engage in dumb shit, and that's just the truth. That's
okay, I can understand that. Yes, I can. I can understand.
That's the reason why the channel's not monetized. That's the reason why I'm almost never on my Mad Black Atheist channel, because it's a predilection. I come back every blue moon, and I actually said it in one of my videos. I said I come back every blue moon to fuck with these sector niggas, and then I leave again.
But you come back. But that's what I'm saying. So the group of people who you believe should stop doing this to the point of where you went to another sector to not having to do anything to do with it. You come back every now and again to prod them.
Yes. But it ain't just the people who fuck with you. I'm all over.
No, I didn't say that. I said I didn't say the people who fuck with me. That's what I'm saying. You added something I did not say.
Come back. Yes.
I said you come back to prod those people who you tried to get away from. That's all I said.
Well, yeah, of course. And I'll tell you why I do it. I'll explain why I do it.
Please.
Because the whole time I've been doing YouTube, the whole time I've been on here, and the whole time that I was in the sector before I finally left, all these people they talk a lot of good shit. Some of them in this chat they talk a lot of good shit. But here's the bottom line right here. And I know you can understand this because I consider what you do your business. It is a legit business because you make legit money off of it. Well, these guys troll the shit out of me all day long. Oh, you ain't shit. Fuck this. Fuck your white wife. Da-da-da-da. How many of these motherfuckers have actually given another person a job? How many of these people have actually started a business, paid taxes, paid employees, done any of that stuff that I do every single year, and then they have the nerve to talk shit from their shitty little houses, people like Victim on in his little shack, people in these little shitty little areas, these shitty ass computers, these whack ass fucking little neighborhoods they live in.
Yeah, but wait. By definition, I agree with you. And then you go right over there to somebody who's doing what? You don't know what that guy has. He sits right there and claims that he's so rich and he don't need money offline. And the whole broadcast, he got shit scrolling across the front talking about some donate. And you don't say anything about that. You won't call that out. That dude, you're sitting here talking like you living really great, talking about what you don't need, and you're trying to get where this man is. That's improper. Actually, if what you're saying, if you want to go at Vic, you can. But you say nothing.
I will link you the video where I did say that. I told Zone, True Freeman, and all them dudes. I'll link you the video. I flat out said these guys are they're fucking using your name for views and money while stopping you from using your own name for views and money. The video's still on my channel. You can go listen to it. I flat out said it.
So I'm saying if this is the case, then we're going back to where I was at the beginning. I'm pretty sure the answer is yes, but I'm just trying to drive it home to the audience.
Hold on a minute. I'm not using Tommy for views and subs. That's why I haven't shouted out my channel. And to be honest with you, I'm not going to shout out my channel. I don't want you guys to come over there. I just want to talk to this man and get it over with.
Then talk to me, not them, because I'm not answering their questions. But what I was trying to get at was saying, then at this point, you would now understand why I would say simply, I want to have nothing to do with you when I know you talk bad about this dude in text. You say you made a video, and then you go over there and tell him, I like your broadcast. I can't like someone who I just said is doing something wrong on several occasions. Not just one.
I said it on one occasion that I like his content, but I wasn't talking about all of it. I was talking about some of his topics I do like. I'm not going to sit there and lie and say I don't. Well, some of his topics I do like.
I didn't say you didn't, but once we start lending our voices to someone's platform, talking about how good they are, you got a problem at that point, especially when you see that person is doing something to someone else and you acknowledged it by telling that person, hey, go look, this motherfucker's talking about. Like, you remember, you brought what he was saying to me. You did.
Yeah, I told you that he was streaming your show that you did with Jesse Lee Peterson.
So why didn't you, when you got on the show, look, man, you were streaming that man's business. That's fucked up. That's why I don't want to be over here. I can't be over here with y'all because what you're doing is so bad. I went and told him you were doing it.
Well, you listened to the show, and like I said, you heard me trying to make my points. There was some girl on there, I still don't even know who the hell that was, screaming at me, cutting me off every 5 minutes.
No, y'all just seemed like y'all was having a love fest. You and Zone seemed like y'all were, you and Zone was having a love fest from what I
Well, I've never had a problem with Zone since all the way back to the
You did have a problem with him because if you didn't, you wouldn't have sent me those messages trying to get me in the beef with him. Don't you see?
I wasn't trying to get you in the beef with him.
Sir, if you tell me, hold on, wait. You cannot tell me you're not trying to get me. Since you're looking at the audience, let's just ask whether they like me or not. Audience, if someone came to you and told you your best friend is talking about you at the club, or your cousin was talking about you here, or they on Facebook, here's the link, do you not think they're trying to start beef? Because remember, I didn't know. You came to tell me how lame he was for taking my content. how can you then say you weren't trying to get me mad at him?
2.0.
Huh?
Let's not. I didn't say he was lame. I said he was True Freeman.
No, you had said he was lame. I'm sorry. You said he was lame in February. That was the one I read from February. I guess you stopped thinking he was lame after February. So you're right. The one after,
I went on his show and told him directly to his face that he needs to cut out the fuckery. I actually said it to him on his show.
Cut out the fuckery, guys. Are these two statements the same? Man, you need to cut out the fuckery. You lame.
No, they're not.
Okay, so when I pointed out what you said in February, you can't say I've been on his show to tell him that. Those are not the same thing, and you know.
But what you're saying is you're not allowed to change your mind between February and August.
I didn't say that. I don't know, guys. That's why I like having conversations in front of people, not other people, and not by themselves, because people just act like they didn't hear what I just said.
I thought he was acting lame in February. That don't mean he's acting. I think he's acting lame in August.
Well, those not my exact words. I said, I'm not saying you haven't changed your mind since then. I'm telling you what you said then. Was that not my exact words, guys? I had no problem with you changing your mind. But you shouldn't be going around calling that man lame to other people. You just shouldn't.
Very true.
Especially if you're going to act like you didn't tell him he was lame. This is gossip, sir. That's two-facedness. That is backstabbing. That is snake shit. I'm not going to say something about you to someone. Let me tell you what, Mad Black Atheist. There's nobody's going to come to you and tell you I said something behind your back that I didn't say to your face. It's nobody. I can promise you that. Nobody's going to show you a text message and you be like, oh shit, man, this nigga I thought we was cool. I didn't know he thought I was a fat, ugly motherfucker. Like, damn. If
I thought for a second any of this YouTube shit mattered to me, number one,
two different thoughts.
I wouldn't have made the video that Zone has seen.
Two different thoughts.
Accusing these guys of fucking with you.
Two different thoughts. What you're saying that you don't care about. That's not what I'm saying. That you care. I'm not even asking you to care. What I'm saying is, how would you view it if anybody did it to you? Period. That's a two-faced person.
It would be fucked up.
That's all I'm saying. So we've established.
But I answered that already.
No, I'm saying. So if we've established that, and we've established, then this is why I would feel this way.
Okay. But
why do you not?
My point is this: what the hell does that have to do with some of the other shit?
What other shit?
Say, or that you have been saying?
What other shit?
Well, all the shit you say about my ex, all that shit, stuff that we talked about that you know ain't true. You get upset and you start spewing it.
What stuff? Wait. What stuff have I said that's not true? What stuff have I said?
You called her a beluga whale, and I got the video. Everybody's seen it.
Wait. Hold on. Do y'all understand what this man just said?
True.
He said that's not true. No, she's not actually a beluga whale.
No, you calling her fat. She's not even fat, dude.
In my opinion, she was. Do you see the women I date?
Yeah, and guess what? You showed pictures of her from before she even met me, and a couple for after she met me, but the majority of them were before she met me, and she's had weight loss surgery, and none of y'all know about that. Actually, you do, because I told you about it on our last stream.
No, let me tell you something.
I still got the video.
Hold on, no. I'm saying no. Listen to you. You're saying this person has lost his way. Okay, if I tell you I got $1 million in my safe, do you know I have $1 million in my safe?
Nope.
You'd have to see it, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Thank you. You can't tell me that I visually see something, but you verbally told me something else, and I should ignore what I visually saw. And if that's what you're saying is your beef, I want y'all to understand. Listen to what just happened. His beef is, well, I lied because she ain't as fat as I said she is. No,
my beef is you bringing up my family to begin with when I've never done it to you.
That's a different argument. If you say that, that's different. That's not what you said first. That's not what you said at the beginning. I hear you, but that's not what you, sir. That's not what you said at the beginning. It really is.
Tommy, listen, we're not doing exacts, man. You're trying to do exact.
No, I'm trying to make sure that people know how to speak correctly. If I'm saying my problem with you is that you slap my face, you cut me off and say, no, I didn't slap your face. Well, you said something I didn't like.
Rephrase it. My problem is you talk about people who aren't on the internet, who are either in my life or have been in my life that have nothing to do with this.
They were on the internet. That's the only way I knew about it.
Okay, the video you talked about with my stepdaughter, my ex-stepdaughter, she made that video that had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know she made that World Star video. Even her mom didn't know she made that video.
And when she did it, you backed it up.
What I'm supposed to do, go on World Star and take it down?
No,
it ain't my video.
Do you see it's like y'all don't listen.
No, but you accuse me of putting it on there with her. I had nothing to do with it. I said
you back. Listen, if my daughter's twerking, it makes World Star hip hop, and then I make a video explaining it and saying I'm okay with it. Come on, man. You know there's a difference.
The difference is she's a grown woman and your kid's a kid. I can't tell a grown ass woman.
I said if my daughter is okay, my daughter is grown. I know she wouldn't be twerking at 12. If she gets grown and all these people are talking about, you said this, here's your daughter, it went viral, and I then make a video saying it's okay. I'm cool with it.
Her video was about black women versus white women, and I agreed with her points. And that's what I said in my video. She made points that I agreed with. But I never once said I endorsed this video. I just simply agreed with some of the stuff she said in the video.
You actually did say you endorsed her video.
I said I
have no problem with it. Sir, you said I have no problem with what she did. You tell me what she said that was a lie is what you said out of your own mouth.
Did she say anything that was a lie?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do y'all see? Do y'all see how hard it is to have a conversation? I'm being very nice, being very direct.
You're asking me to remember some shit from how long ago?
Hold on.
I didn't have a problem with the stuff she said in the video.
NBA, how am I asking you to remember something when you completely deny what you said, and then I'm wrong for saying that's not true?
What I remember saying is I didn't have a problem with what she said in the video. That's what I said. I didn't have a problem with it.
You said I didn't endorse what she was saying, so I had to go back and tell you you actually did endorse it. And then you act like I did something wrong by saying what you just spoke of was untrue.
So me saying I agree with what she said in the video is what I said. If that's an endorsement, fine, it's an endorsement.
What do you think?
But that's all I said.
Are you kidding me? What does endorse mean?
I didn't say I agree with everything. I said I agree with some of it. I did. I said I agree with some of the stuff she said in the video.
That is literally not what you said. You said I agree with her video. You said until people come to you and show you where she lied.
No, I didn't say that. Now, I know for a fact I didn't say that.
You were saying, tell me where she lied. That's what you said. Tell me where she lied.
Yeah, I did say tell me where she lied. But I also said I agree with some of the stuff she said in the video. I didn't say I completely endorsed the whole damn video. But we're missing the point. The point is you accuse me of being responsible for the video, and I had no knowledge of it to begin with.
Says the person who told me a second ago I'm being hooked up. I'm hooking up on semantics. Now you're turning around and saying, well, I didn't help her put it out.
You accused me of endorsing it. You accused me of being responsible for the video being on World
Star. Hold on. I didn't say you were responsible for that video. I didn't say you made that video. I didn't say you forced her to make that video. You didn't. I literally went from when I saw it, you were endorsing the video, even called her the mad black daughter, and continued on with that crap.
Actually, that was her channel name, and she did that herself. That was the name of her channel. And yes, I called her that in some of my videos, but she named her channel that on her own.
We've already proven that you enjoy the trolling of people. That's what you do.
I'm not trolling, Tommy.
That would have been trolling if you didn't sit up here and back this white girl up. If you're backing this white girl up for spending her time talking about black women, it is trolling 100%.
She made one video about it. You act like she made 50. She made one video.
She called herself the mad black daughter. You said this.
She made one video about the topic.
Why would she call herself the mad black daughter? You don't think that would in itself sit people, if you know what you're doing, like when I call a black woman the worst stewards of children, I know people, I'm not trying to pretend that that's not going to offend someone. You got a white girl calling herself the mad black daughter, and you don't think that you didn't do that to troll people at all. Nope.
Calling her the mad black daughter to troll people?
A white girl Bruh.
I was calling her that because I was calling her my daughter. We just added the Mad Black shit on there.
Okay.
She made that her channel name, dude.
Cool.
And when I fucking announced her on my channel, I said, this is the Mad Black daughter. Here's her channel. Because people were asking me where they could find the video.
Okay.
That's what I said. This is the Mad Black daughter.
And why did you want them to find the video on her channel?
Because a lot of people was wanting to watch it, and I wasn't going to put it on my channel.
I thought
she asked me to put it on my channel.
I thought they could find it on WorldStar.
It is still on WorldStar, but it was on her YouTube channel too.
So simply, why were you wanting them to go to her channel?
It was on Facebook because she asked me to put it on my channel, and I said I wasn't going to put it on my channel. And anybody who asked me to see it, I told them to go to her channel. I didn't want it on my channel. That's internal shit that happens in my house that you don't know. She wanted me to post a video to my channel, and I said no.
And why would she want you to post a video of where she was talking about black women on your channel?
Because she know that's what I was doing on my Mad Black Atheist channel. We talking about my old Mad Black Atheist channel.
Okay.
Not the one I had when I was still in the sector. So she wanted me to put it on there because that's the kind of stuff I was talking about.
And why would this white woman want to utilize you to push her message of disdain for black women? Why would she even think you'd be okay with it?
Because she's heard some of the stuff I've said about black women. So she probably just assumed that I would go along with it.
So let me ask you a question. You talk shit about your mom or your sister because they've done something, whatever, or your cousin, your brother. You think I'd ever get comfortable enough to think that maybe you'd help me talk shit about them too?
Nope.
Right, because they're still your fucking family.
But
I gotta think you I gotta think you a low life piece of shit at a certain point in time. If I think you're going to help me say something about somebody you got a beef with in your family, you got a beef with, but you want them to get better because that's your beef with them. You think they should do better. That other person doesn't give a shit. They're just trying to clown your family. That white girl's trying to clown black folks. She has no care.
I don't want that on my channel is because, one, I didn't need her help to talk about what I was talking about. And two, even I thought it didn't look right to have a white girl on my channel shit talking black women. That's why I told her no.
Wait, so let's stop right there. Yet you still felt the need to endorse and promote that girl as your daughter, as the daughter of me, and she thinks just like me. Go check it out.
And I also
that is the exact same as putting it on your channel,
my
bro.
son too.
That is the exact same as putting it on your channel.
No, it's not. Because no one even went to her channel to see it because so many people saw it on fucking WorldStar, which I didn't even know it was on there. That goes back to the original point. When I found out it was on WorldStar, it had already went viral. She wasn't even staying with us when she made that video. So we had no idea the shit was on there until after it went viral. After I saw it, I said, I don't have a problem with what she said. And I told people where to find the video on her channel. I mean, I'm sitting here admitting to exactly what I did. And you still have a problem with that.
I still have a problem with what, sir?
You have a problem with me admitting to the fact that I told people to go look at her video, but on her channel.
No, I have a problem with you not acknowledging.
You want me to say I endorsed it? I endorsed it.
No. I'm saying what exactly happened. You said I didn't want her on my channel or this video on my channel because it looked weird to have a white girl talking like that about black. And yet you still told people to look at it on her channel.
Because it
Hold on, wait.
Shit.
If I said, listen, if I said, my homeboy was like, I'm gonna put up this video and I'm up here sucking dick. And I said, I don't put that on my channel. People think I'm gay. But then I'm gonna go tell those same people, go to my homeboy channel and look at his video. It's a good video and he's sucking dick.
Tommy, that's not how it went. If someone asked me where they could find it, I told them. But I didn't just say, there it is. If someone asked me, I would tell them. And the reason people were asking me is because the shit fucking went viral.
So
which is completely out of my control.
So they
I'm not going to apologize for trying to.
I'm not asking you to.
Channel.
Where am I asking you to apologize?
Well, that's what it sounds like you're doing because you want me to basically sit here and talk about.
No, I just want you to call a spade. I want you to call a spade a spade. If you tell me you spoke about my family, I'm not going to try and excuse it by saying it's something else. I literally did that.
Black women who share my blood are my family. The rest of them are not. She wasn't talking about my mom and
no. I said if you said that I was talking about your ex-wife, I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say I wasn't, or say, well, I mean, if that's how you want to take it.
Well, because I know for a fact there's a difference between me putting it on my channel and saying, hey guys, come see this, and saying, if you want to see that shit, it's over there. We all do it on YouTube all the time. Okay. If somebody has some fucked up shit, you'll say that shit's over there on their